Win over the Cavaliers, taking on the other team in town, LeBron and the Lakers. LeBron James open for three early, and he knocks it down. He had 30 in the game, could have had more. Paul George spins in and scores. Clippers open up an early 17-point lead, but the Lakers close strong. There's LeBron, the tough post move. Then it's Anthony Davis finishing the alley-oop. Great dish from Russell Westbrook. 54-50. Paul George, quick move. Mid-range jumper, good. Then John Wall uses the screen. George rolls, great dish. PG-13 had 29 points. Clippers up 12. Watch LeBron working down low here. Posting up. Foul is called. LeBron clearly not feeling 100%. In fact, starts to grimace, talking to the bench, and eventually walks off the court. It was called left leg soreness and would not return. Norman Powell makes sure the Lakers would not come.
Detroit Pistons, and it's Jaylen, not Jason, getting us started. Jaylen Brown pulls up and hits a three. Boston already up by 9. Malcolm Brogdon finds Al Horford on the break for the layup. Horford 13 points, 6 rebounds in the game. Boston by 8. Jaden Ivey now, the rookie, drives and makes a layup. How about these numbers for the rookie? 19 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Boston's leads down to 5. And Jaylen Brown, a little crossover, and then just explodes to the basket for the jam. He had 17 points in the half, 30 points, 7 rebounds in the second half. Marcus Smart pushes it and finds Jason Tatum for 3. That made it 79-63. Then Tatum with the spin move and hits the jumper. Nice little move there off of 1 foot. Boston up by 19. Tatum finished with 31 points, 5 assists in the game. And when Marcus Smart gets the steal here, guess who's out ahead of the rest of the pack? Jason Tatum. Throwing it down, and Boston goes on to win it. 120. Sitting this one out with an ankle injury. His Orlando Magic taking on Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks, and the leading scorer in the league, Doncic, backs down for the layup and one. Keep in mind, he's scored 30 or more in every single game this year. He makes the free throw there after the foul. Dallas up by 1. Franz Wagner finds Wendell Carter Jr. for the alley-oop jam. Later, Luka Doncic makes the three-pointer. Spencer Dinwiddie gives it to Doncic, who drives for the floater. This is a nice shot, but Luka finished with just 24 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. Just 24. How about that? Franz Wagner to Carter Jr. for the 3. He had 13 points and 12 rebounds. Spencer Dinwiddie off the dribble for the one-handed stuff. 29 points in the game for Dinwiddie, and it's 79-76. Terrence Ross drives him for the tough layup off glass and one. Watch again. He missed the free throw. Then it's Franz Wagner. Little turnaround fadeaway. Wonderful move here. 22 points on the game, 6 assists. Reminiscent of Dirk Nowitzki on that one. As the Knicks travel over to Brooklyn to take on the Nets. Watch this closely. Kevin Durant having a little fun with some kids in the stands. The kids, Knicks fans, and Kevin Durant going back and forth with them, and then Kevin Durant going back and forth with the Knicks. Here dealing over to Edmund Sumner for the three-pointer. Then KD doing it on his own, knocking down a 3 here. Then Kevin Durant gets the shooter's bounce for the bucket plus the foul. He misses the free throw. He had 11.6 rebounds in the opening quarter. Brooklyn up by 16 at the end of 1. Then Durant pulls up and hits a jump of the same. Kevin Durant bounce pass to Nick Claxton for the reverse layup. Look at Nick Claxton receive it. And Durant finding a little seam right there to get that pass in. Later, it's Durant driving and hitting to the baseline and knocking down the jumper here. Beautiful shot. And then Durant dishing it over to Seth Curry on the wing, and he knocks it down. Durant, a triple. Denver Nuggets in Indiana taking on Benedict Mathurin. Just working on the Nuggets. 23 of his 30 points in the first half. He had a pull-up 3, then knocks down another 3, then open for another triple. This one goes down. And then Tyrese Halliburton passing to Mathurin, who finishes with the jam. He just trucks down the lane. These are going a 35-9 up by 14 at the break. Nikola Jokic checks back in after playing only 12 minutes through the first 3 quarters due to 5 fouls and leads Denver on a 10-0 run. Hits the 3 there. Then a floater in the lane, effective as well from Jokic as he just pushes that one home. Then another floater from Jokic, and all of a sudden, Denver's leading this thing 108 to 105. Now, Tyrese Halliburton, just a splendid player. Drives, spins, banks that 3. And that ties the game at 117. He had 21 and 11, but Jokic responds. Nice move, hits the jumper. 24 points on the game for Jokic. 119-117, Pacers down 3. 6 seconds left. Miles Turner catches on the wing, but his 3-point attempt is just off, and Denver hangs on to win it.
Ja Morant's game plan for going up against San Antonio. Hey, do things the Spurs can't guard. There's the lay-in good. Then watch Ja. On the baseline, not even fair. Romeo Langford left in his dust. Morant with the slam. More from Ja. Floats in for 2 more. He had 18 points in the first half. Memphis by 7 at Dortmate. Desmond Bane has been so good to start the season. Takes the handoff and turns and scores. But the Spurs end the third on a run. Jakob Poeltl, he scores. He had 22 points in the game, including 10 of 12 from the field. Josh Richardson to take the lead. And then Devin Vassell, 3 more. 90-85 Spurs. Fourth quarter. Grizzlies answer. Turnover. And Morant is all alone. 106-101 Memphis. Then Desmond Bane, so smooth. He had 32 points. Grizzlies up 1, now tied with 6.6 left. Keldon Johnson into the lane. It rattles around and out. And pushing it up the floor, John Conchar the lay-in good. Then Morant. The tough teardrop, 32 points for Ja. 123-114 Grizzlies, but here come the Spurs. Jeremy Sohan finishes, and then watch off the inbounds. Desmond Bane trapped in the corner, falling out of bounds, turns it over, and there's Sohan again, the 2-hand jam. Now the Spurs down 2, final seconds. It's Vassell, the 3, and the win. No good. The Grizzlies pull it out.
Their visit to Charlotte to take on the Hornets, and we get started in the first. Hornets hurried up the floor. Terry Rozier with the outlet and alley-oop to Kelly Oubre, who throws it down. Later, Blazers hot on the Charlotte Hornets trail. That's Shaedon Sharpe, the rookie, who's just terrific. Slamming home the alley-oop. Then Anthony Simons hitting the and 1-3 with the shot clock winding down. Next trip, same spot, Damian Lillard. An and 1 triple. Portland picking up points in a hurry. Lillard 14 in the first half. We're tied at 40 after that. Anthony Simons 3 at the half. Second half, PJ Washington misses the shot. Dennis Smith with the rebound slam. Smith had 13 points in the game. Later in the third, Lillard pulling up and hitting the deep 3. He had 26.7 assists, 6 rebounds. Portland by 4. Hornets trap Lillard. Jalen McDaniels with the steal and Jalen McDaniels with the slam. 78 apiece. Blazers on a run, though. The rookie Shaedon Sharpe had a career-high 17. Boy, he could just come in from the roof, crushing that thing home. Then Anthony Simons finds a rolling Drew Eubanks for the lay-in. It's a double-digit lead. Eubanks 14 points on the game. Anthony Simons drives the lane and throws that one down. That's ferocious. 19 points on the game for Simons. Atlanta Hawks mixing it up with Jordan Clarkson and the impressive, in the early season, Utah Jazz in the first. The Utah Jazz making an impression. Mike Conley to Lowry Markkanen. He's knocking down a 3-pointer. Utah already up by 9. But here comes the Hawks. Trae Young, step back, and that's easy money right there. That cuts the lead down to 4. DeJounte Murray working on offense as well. Floater and the foul. He had 26 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, but Utah up by 10 at that point. Then it's Lowry Markkanen driving, getting the Euro step and the tough layup at the half. Utah led it up to Clint Capella, and this is a combo you've seen 1,000 times before, and it's still working. He gets the reverse layup. Then Trae Young from range, and I mean serious range. He knocks down the 3 here. He had 22 points and 9 assists. DeAndre Hunter now pulling up and drilling a three-pointer. That caps off in a 28-8 Atlanta run. They're up 87-76. Malik Beasley, corner three-pointer here, cuts that lead down to 2. And Trae Young gets blocked by Taylor Horton Tucker, who pushes the ball, then finds Jordan Clarkson for the corner 3. He knocks it down. And you see Utah now with the lead, and they're still leading. Mike Conley misses the floater, but Lowry marking it. Somehow pushes that one back up and in.
Lineup with right heel soreness. Cameron Johnson out of the lineup as well. Do the T-Wolves have the advantage early on? Ant-Man drives in. Anthony Edwards, the bucket and the foul. But Bridges steps up in the first quarter. He was a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. 13 points in the first quarter. Then Devin Booker, the step-back 3, and Phoenix builds a 13-point lead. Strange play. There's D'Angelo Russell waiting to check in, but he's supposed to be in. So the T-Wolves are a man short. It's 5-on-4 Suns, and they take advantage of it with an extra man. Damian Lee misses the 3. The Suns get the rebound. Torrey Craig wide open for 3 as Russell realizes he's late, gets onto the court late. Phoenix in control. They finish the first half on a 22-9 run. Booker, tough lay-in, good. 69-50. Just cuts through, draws contact, falling away. Bucket and the foul. He had 31 points and 9 rebounds. Booker turns. That's good. More from Booker coming off the screen. Squares up, three-pointer. He had 32 points, 10 assists. The Suns were all smiles.
In Rockets. And so in his absence, look who's picking up the slack. Oh, gee, Anunoby just soars in for the jam. Then it's Anunoby again on the business end. And why not one more time? Anunoby with another jam. He had 20 of his. Fred VanVleet drives and hits a floater here in quarter number 3. Apparently couldn't find Anunoby. But now Anunoby steals the ball and looks for his teammates. Fred VanVleet pulls up for the 3. He had 32, made 7 of 16 threes. But the Rockets hanging around. Kenyon Martin Jr. hits the three-pointer here. Then it's Jalen Green driving to the rim for the layup. Just a lightning bolt on his way to the basket. He had 21 points in the game, averaging over 20 points per game. Scotty Barnes to Fred VanVleet for the 3. That's money. Then VanVleet misses the layup, but Scotty Barnes gets the tip dunk. He had 13 points in the game, and Toronto gets the win.
The Bulls, Zion Williamson goes to work early against DeMar DeRozan's Bulls. Facing the double team, spins right through, tough bucket up and in. Watch DeMar DeRozan at the other end, attacks the rack.
Oh my goodness! Get up or get out the way! I lost my voice when I found it on that dunk. Oh my goodness! Where's my Posthumous saying?
Stacey, Pelicans leading at the half. Third quarter. Zion Williamson going in for the jam, but it's poked away. Yes, DeMar DeRozan, the block from behind. Watch Goran Dragic into the lane. Oh, what a pass to Derrick Jones. Dragic over the head, no look. Jones catch, score, and the foul. Chicago leading by 4 after the free throw. Brandon Ingram, mid-range jumper, so smooth. Pelicans up 109-107. DeRozan inside. Game high 33 points. We're tied at 109. Ingram trying to answer. Shooters bounce. He had 16 of his 22 in the fourth. Bulls down 3. Under 20 seconds left. DeRozan drops the inbounds pass. It goes out of bounds. And that ends the Cleveland Cavaliers on their West Coast California swing, taking on the Sacramento Kings. Keegan Murray gives it up, gets it back, cutting baseline. Great pass by Domantas Sabonis at the other end. Malik Monk, the block from behind, and the Kings are off and running. At the other end, Sacramento finds Malik Monk. First the block, and then the 3-ball. Good. De'Aaron Fox behind the back. Flips it out. Donovan Mitchell asserts himself offensively, cutting through defenders to the bucket. More from Mitchell, and again, splits defenders, layup and good. Cavs within 3. De'Aaron Fox, final 10 seconds of the quarter, gets the poke away steal. Sacramento looking to get that shot off. Trey Lyles for 3 at the buzzer. Yes. Lyles 16 points in the game. Sacramento leading into the 4th. Under 4 minutes to go. Darius Garland kicks it out to Donovan Mitchell. 38 points in the game. We're tied at 113. Now tied at 117. Kevin Huerter drives, stops, gets the teardrop to go. Domantas Sabonis catches the nice pass from Malik Monk, who looked like he was in trouble underneath the basket. Kevin Huerter, the big 3 ball there, that puts it away for Sacramento. The Kings get the tough win. The Bucks find new ways to get some offense. Javon Carter, the wide open 3. At the other end, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Gets the shooter's bounce. 85-81 OKC. Brook Lopez powers his way inside. Then Lopez spins baseline and scores. He had 24 points, 14 rebounds. Milwaukee up 12. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he knows it's good. OKC within 6. And then watch off the Trey man miss. Josh Giddey getting work done, the putback. Then the Thunder stealing the inbounds pass. Lou Dort scores to cut the lead to 2. Watch Giddey on the inbounds. Great backdoor cut. Dort takes it. Lopez draws a crowd, gets it to Bobby Portis. Who knows how? At the other end, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, step back 3. OKC up 1 with under 1 second left. On the inbounds, the lob to Lopez. The whistle blows. Foul called on the inbound pass. Lopez would make 1 of 2 free throws. Have a career night, filling in with guys injured. No Giannis, no Drew, no problem. Carter, a career-high 36 points, a career-high 12 assists, and then Portis inside with a short jump hook. The Bucks get it done, get back.